with a body cam video. Cop discovers babysitter being eaten alive in backyard. Excuse me, sir? What the fuck? By a human or by an animal? And regardless, how? What the fuck? Let's find out.
I don't know what to do.
Watch that dog here.
Oh no.
Back up, back up.
Oh no.
Terrifying encounter.
Oh no, the dog's getting put down, gang. This is gonna be a heavy video.
As 3 dogs stand between first responders and the victim of their brutal attack. In the chaotic aftermath, the question becomes who the victim is and whether help came too late.
Shit.
God, dude.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. After 4 p.m. on November 21st, 2025, dispatchers in Tyler, Texas receive a panicked call to 911.
I showed up at my boyfriend's house to take the dogs out in the backyard, and I keep hearing the neighbor's dogs just screaming at the fence because our fence is kind of messed up. But now I'm looking through the hole, and they're literally, I think they're mauling at them. I think that's the neighbor.
No.
He's on the floor, and he's not talking back.
Oh.
It's a girl or a guy, but my neighbor's a guy, so I'm guessing it's him.
Oh.
They're mauling at him. I don't know what to do. I'm a nurse,
ma'am.
but I'm too scared to go over there.
Okay,
oh my God, the hair is short. I'm guessing it's a man, but honestly, it looks like they have leggings on. I don't know.
Oh
Do
no.
you still hear the dogs?
They're like, I don't know, like whining sometimes, and then it gets silent, and then they're whining again.
All right. Well, do you hear your neighbor at all? Are they saying anything?
No, I mean, I yell on them, but, oh my God, I'm
Oh
praying.
no.
I don't know. I hope that what I saw wasn't what I saw. Maybe it's just a big old toy, a big human-sized toy. I don't know.
Oh man,
Well, the
she's
deputies
traumatized.
And, ambulance should be headed there shortly. Okay, just call back on 911 if anything changes.
Okay, do you know how long?
I don't have an ETA. They weren't that far, so they're getting there as quickly as they can.
Okay.
A sergeant with the Smith County Sheriff's Office arrives just behind the local fire department, and together they rush toward the sounds of barking coming from the backyard.
I think he's dead.
Shoot them son of bitches.
Watch that dog here. 3 of them. Hey, shoot him.
But with the
Shoot him! Damn, nigga, relax! The nigga is trigger happy! Relax, buddy! Dang, he's trying to air the whole fucking backyard out!
beneath the dogs, firing his weapon is too much of a risk. Instead, the sergeant runs to a gate on the other side of the house and radios for backup.
22, what's your location? .22, where you at?
Be there in about 2 minutes.
Knowing the victim may not have 2 minutes,
Oh,
he
man.
quickly decides to go in alone.
Oh, man. Yeah, you might have to take these niggas out.
Hey, left fire. No, I've got the gate open on the other side, but the dogs are mauling the body.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Hey, where are they at? Where are your people? They're on the fence. Oh, still the fence? Yeah. Back up, back up!
The dog charges the sergeant and he opens fire, striking him multiple times.
It's over.
When
It's
it fails
clipped.
to stop him, he fires once more, and the dog collapses against the pavement. The sergeant keeps his gun aimed at a second dog, who sniffs his fallen companion.
You need another unit?
Dude, they were all eating on him.
I know, but if we can get to them...
We've got to get EMS care.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit calmed him down immediately, gang. That shit calmed him down immediately. Yo, he realized his dog, his mans was down, bro. He was like, Yeah, I'm a walk off. I'm gonna walk this shit the fuck off. I'm out.
That's 9 shots fired in the area of me. Hey, I've got an open door back here. They're gonna pull him, yes.
He went in the house. Nigga said I'm in the house. Fuck that shit.
Back up. Don't do it. I can't find the door.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm working on it. Door's closed, yeah.
With one dog dead and the other 2 secured inside the house,
oh,
backup
shit.
finally arrives and joins the fire department as they work to pull the victim through to the other side of the broken fence.
Don't pull the fence down. Don't pull it.
Okay.
There's still dogs.
Okay.
Cutting the board right here. There's nail cutting, catching, and closure. Yeah. Come on, I got it. Yeah. Oh, nail. All right. You got it.
So is he like?
We're out.
Is he stuck
The
on?
victim, who appears to be a young woman, shows no sign of consciousness. Her body is severely mauled, with deep, gaping wounds on her arms and legs. While paramedics get to work, the deputy joins the sergeant in the backyard.
So that door was open. There's 2 other dogs inside. That one came after me when I opened the gate. The other one came running up to him, but took off inside. Okay. I do not know if there was anybody else in the house. I have no idea.
Damn.
One caller assumed the victim was the male owner of the dogs. The sergeant quickly locates her with an urgent question.
Hey, does he live alone?
I don't know these cars. I see a gray car, a silver car show up, and it's a guy and a wife and like a kid.
Okay.
That's all I've ever seen.
Okay. Does he live alone?
The guy here is the one that had all the dogs.
Him.
But that was a lady that lived there with a baby, and they got to fight over the dogs before.
Whoa! 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 So she has a baby. The owner of the dog, she already got into a fight with this nigga before. What the fuck? So now it's seeming more like foul play.
But is it about a dog?
Yeah.
I know it is. I know.
It's about 3 dogs.
I know.
3 pit bulls.
This one owned the dogs, and their main dog.
Well, I'm very aware. They were mean dogs.
I heard them fighting about...
They weren't fighting, they were attacking
No,
somebody.
about a month ago.
Okay.
And the woman and the man having a confrontation.
Who owns the dogs over here?
Some lady has a baby that lives over
Where's
there.
she
I don't know if
at?
they're home.
Do you know what she drives?
I don't know anybody.
Do you know what she drives? The cars you've seen?
No. It's scary. Are they? Did the baby did it?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh
Fearing
my
they may have
god!
just trapped the 2 remaining dogs
With a helpless fucking
baby.
oh
The
my.
sergeant and deputy armed themselves with rifles and returned to the house.
Damn! Y'all need rifles for this shit? Did you think going out with a pistol? What's going on?
Well, let's go find the baby. Locked. Good? Yep. We're gonna clear the house. There's a lady and a baby who's supposed to live here.
Oh no!
Dog.
Unexpectedly, a voice calls out over the home security system.
Whoa!
Okay. Who's supposed to be taking care of your dogs?
Our babysitter.
Who's your babysitter?
Her name is Madison.
Okay, where's the baby?
She's with us. She is just taking care of our dogs while we were out of state.
Okay, so there's nobody here.
There's no one here at the moment now.
The sergeant instructs the couple to call the sheriff's office in the hopes they can confirm the victim's identity. In the meantime, he heads back to the neighbor's house to ease her concerns.
They're out of town. So them and the baby, everybody's out of town.
Oh, thank God. Thank Jesus. Good.
But the person they hired to come take care of their dogs got mauled.
Yo!
We were not able to get to her before.
I understand, honey. It's hard. But see, I knew them dogs had been fighting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But it wasn't a little bitty dog.
No, they were. None of them are little bitty. There's one less of them now because it charged after me.
They had to. Well, honey, I don't blame you.
Meanwhile, the other deputy speaks with the 911 caller, who grapples with
Yo,
the
she.
emotion.
I'm not gonna lie, she kind of pretty. She kind of pretty. Hold up.
Aftershock.
I couldn't tell what I could see. I was just freaking out.
Yeah. No, that's understandable.
And I was like, I hope I'm wrong, but I still called either way. But
no, you did good. You did the right thing.
I couldn't keep looking if it was.
Yeah.
And I'm a nurse, so I feel bad because I could have. I don't know. Maybe I could have done something, but I was too scared to go.
Calling us was the only thing that you could have done. Otherwise, that would have been bad for you. So.
Right. That's why I was scared. I was like, I can't go there.
Yeah, so, calling
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't go over there, shorty.
The sergeant learns more about the dog's history.
But I've heard dog fighting before. This ain't the first
And
one.
it's between this house and this house? Yeah, I wonder if they weren't going at each other. Do you happen to know what kind of dogs they have? Because all these are like pit bulls.
Oh, it's their pit bulls? I knew I saw a pit bull out in the drive one day.
Well,
then it's them.
She's having a ball.
It happens.
She's having a ball telling all the business, gang. This is one of the. She ain't get a chance to talk to nobody on the neighborhood. This is her one and only chance to get it all out, all the tea.
Yeah.
The dog's owners, Wilbert and Addison, finally reach a deputy by phone, and the heartbreaking truth of the girl's identity is fully revealed.
Okay, where are you located at right now, sir?
We're currently in Oklahoma. We're on our way back, though.
Okay. Who is supposed to be here to care for the animals?
Her name is Madison Hole. She's just supposed to go over there every couple hours and just check on them, but we haven't been able to get in contact with her yet.
Madison Hole. She's supposed to take care of the dogs. Okay. About how old is she?
She's 23.
23.
Oh man.
Yeah, she goes to college there, and she's going to college to be a teacher. So I'm not sure which college she goes to. Yeah, the dog was broke out probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I texted her, and we haven't received a response, but I think she's in class.
The couple would later explain they met
Nah,
the college
gang.
student, 23-year-old Madison Riley Hull.
Oh no, she's pretty now. Oh no. Oh no. No. Damn, boss.
For posting an ad for a babysitter on Facebook. Madison had been babysitting their 3 children, all under the age of 5 years old, for the last 2 months, and they recently asked her to look after their 3 dogs while they were out of town. What the deputy doesn't reveal is that their description of Madison matches the victim, who is lying on the ground after a brutal attack carried out by the family's own beloved pets.
She alive? They're trying right now. They got the machine pressing her, doing the compressions, and they're going to hit her with a couple epis.
We haven't really evaluated her back. I mean, like right before y'all got here, we just got her drug out. She was face down.
This dog was guarding her, man. Say what?
They were guarding her.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
You think she had been back there for a while or something? Or?
I mean, not that old.
Wow.
She was still not. She wasn't cold, and she was still very maneuver.
Oh, okay.
And everything. That's why we're working her. But they all 3 had her right here. And just.
Oh man. Pit bulls.
3.
Despite their best efforts, there's nothing the paramedics can do, as Madison's injuries are far too severe.
Damn,
She's pronounced
bro.
deceased on the scene, and the sergeant calls in to his superiors with an update.
Damn.
One less alive dog, and also, unfortunately, one less alive dog sitter.
That's
I'm
tough.
not willing to sit in the house and talk to
Yo,
her.
it's so, like, whoa, wow. She was a pretty girl, bro. She probably had a beautiful soul. Babysitting for people, watch people's ravaging ass dogs, bro.
Cam over some dogs that just ate somebody, so.
Ravenous ass dogs.
My foot though. It's like was running and hit it.
Wilbert and Addison later told investigators that
Nigga, you broke your foot, bro, from running? Are you kidding? Get your...
named Bodhi, Lola, and Afghani were not known to be aggressive, though Lola could be, quote, territorial. Addison shared that Madison would often watch the dogs and children at the same time.
Wow.
And on several occasions, they would come home to find one or more of the dogs cuddling with Madison on the couch.
Wow.
Now, it looked like, I'll be real, it looks like a man because the body's just still torn up.
Wow.
Yeah, for more on. Break them for more. Yeah.
Investigators later visited Madison's mother in
Damn.
person, giving her the most devastating news a parent could receive. Her mother showed them a video Madison sent several days earlier, in which she spoke about the size of the dogs, noting one of them weighed more than 100 pounds. In the video, Madison described the dog as, quote, defiant.
So I don't know why they did what they did.
I bet they did it over food, and she tried to break up the fight.
Tried to break up
and
the
then
fight.
they got it.
No, they saw you put the one down and they were like, oh, I don't want to.
Oh boy, that.
Yeah, because the real big one backed off.
That
when we
one
went
was
inside.
the mean looking one.
According to police records, the last message Madison
Yeah,
sent
bro. Once that nigga saw his mans get laid out on the pavement, he was like, "Oh hell no!" He smelled. Whoa, that's blood. I'm out of here. I'm a go chill out in the house because outside seems a little hectic right now, gang.
to her boyfriend at 12:16 p.m., letting him know she was on her way to check on the dogs. The couple reviewed their home security cameras, noting that at 1:13 p.m., one of the dogs can be seen inside the home with blood on his side. Addison assumed that two of the dogs had gotten into a fight, but the truth was far more devastating. Unfortunately, the home cameras did not record anything that could clarify what happened. But given the timeline, investigators assumed the attack began roughly 3 hours before the 911 call.
Yeah, I talked to the neighbor girl that actually called 911. She never heard like her calling for help or anything like that. She just heard the dogs go there.
Fighting over each other. Or fighting each other over her, yeah.
Is maybe she was attacked and she was laying there, and every time she tried to get up, they would probably guard her. They would, so she just stayed there laying there slowly.
According to police records, the sergeant received treatment at the hospital for a minor injury to his foot. As for the remaining dogs, they were later seized and euthanized. Following a joint review by a Smith County Sheriff's Office investigator and the assistant district attorney, authorities determined that the dogs' owners had not violated any criminal statutes because they did not act with criminal negligence. The case was closed. Madison's mom created a GoFundMe to cover burial expenses.
Oh my
over
God, bro.
In the fundraiser, she shared that Madison was 6 months away from earning her bachelor's degree in early childhood education from the University of Tyler, adding that her daughter, quote, loved life with her whole heart and moved through the world with a free spirit that lifted those around her.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. That is a terrible story, gang. That was sad as fuck, gang, bro. You never know when your last day is, bro. You never know, bro. And the fact that she was doing something kind for someone else, trying to just be a nice, kind-hearted person while going to school to build and become more of a kind-hearted teacher, to lose your life, bro. That's sad, bro. That's so sad. It's terrifying that they had those dogs in the same house as children. I hope Madison's mother sues the couple in another dimension. So you're... What? Into another dimension. Oh. So your dogs killed someone you had watching them and you couldn't be bothered to help pay for the funeral? What piles of shit. I mean, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily offer to pay for the funeral, but like, I wouldn't necessarily offer to pay for the funeral, but I would offer something and probably offer, you know, the expense for whatever type shit, because it's my fault that my dogs killed your daughter. So like, and there's no getting anything back from that. It's crazy. This occurred in my locality. Before the victim's name was made public, I was frantically contacting an old coworker of mine who was in Madison's age range, and occasionally took on dog sitting jobs to see if it was her. My heart aches for Madison and her family because I work in the animal industry. We frequently come across dog owners who don't take their dog's violent outbursts seriously enough. We can inform them that their dog growled and bared its teeth or made an attempt to bite, and the owners will attempt to turn the incident around in some way. Professionals must be at ease enough to be honest with owners, but the typical reaction we receive from owners makes them anxious about their reputation. I hope that because of this awful circumstance, people will be more understanding when their caregiver expresses any anxiety. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If there's fucking warning signs, you need to get your dog trained. You have 3 fat ass pit bulls with a baby in the house and a little ass babysitter who's watching these 3 big ass over 100-pound pit bulls. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. You gotta at least think like something dangerous is gonna happen and have some kind of plan for something like this. That, like, come on, bro. But regardless, like, you can't necessarily prepare. Like, you know what I mean? You can only prepare for the worst and expect the best. You know what I mean? So regardless, everything happens low key. I'm not even gonna say that because I feel like death doesn't happen for a reason. Death. But then again, it could. You never know. It seems bizarre that owners weren't charged. Beyond bizarre. That was a tough, heavy video, gang. This happened November 2025. That was crazy, gang.